Hi, welcome back into Deb's Kitchen. Tonight we are making our Instant Pot barbecue ribs. Sometimes you are in a hurry and you have a call that suddenly someone's going to visit you, or you're have unexpected guests. I'm going to show you how to do a meal whole meal, good meal in 2 hours using your Instant Pot and your air fryer. So first step, I bought the ribs that were already seasoned, but I'm still going to put a little more, just salt. And I'm going to put some Montreal seasoning, it's all-inclusive seasoning. And you can make these Instant Pot ribs. Here's our Instant Pot. This is a very handy appliance. I use it a lot. You can make your ribs with either a citrus juice or something like Dr. Pepper, root beer. Today I'm using the citrus because I'm going to use it for my barbecue sauce. So what you want is a cup of liquid. And here's our Instant Pot. It has a rack inside there to hold up our ribs, and I'm going to put in my orange juice. I'm going to get my ribs.
How much orange juice did you put?
A cup of orange juice.
Oh, okay.
And some people take the silver skin off here, but this is all seasoned. So what I'm going to do is leave it, and I'll just scrape it off at the end. So get your ribs. You're going to curl it around the rack. So if you can get a picture of that. And then let me wash my hands. We're going to set the Instant Pot. I'm going to set my pot at, here's the pressure cook function. Oh, let me close it first. If you've never used your Instant Pot, you will see that there's an arrow here. You have to line up the two arrows. You hear that beep? Okay, that shows that your lid is on. You heard a little ring when I said it. Up on the top of your Instant Pot there is a steaming valve. This is to vent it. You push it down, and to steam you push it up. So we're going to push it up. You see our Instant Pot says on. I set high pressure, and I'm going to set this for 1 hour. And then you're going to walk away, and in an hour you will come back, put your ribs on a cookie sheet, put your barbecue sauce, and broil it, and you're done. So here it is set, and we're going to wait for the pressure will build with this little red dot up here on the top. Once the pressure is fully built, this whole little lever, red lever, will come up, and that means it's cooking. You do not want to try to open your Instant Pot while it's on. Well, it's on. See, it's on, and it's going to build up pressure, and then it'll start counting down from the hour. And we're going to leave it in here for an hour, and that's it. For our sides to go along with our ribs, I'm going to do baked potatoes in our air fryer, and then after the ribs are done, I'm going to put corn in. It's going to take 4 minutes for the corn to cook, and an hour, 45 minutes for the potatoes in the air fryer. So it should just be about an hour and a half, and you'll have a good dinner. So the first thing we're going to do is I washed these really good and scrubbed them, and then I'm going to put olive oil on them because you want to get that crispy skin. And I'm just going to put the olive oil all over it. Then I'm going to get my rag and clean off my hands because I need to put salt on. And this is kosher salt. It gives it a nice crunchy skin. Then I'm going to pierce it about 3 times on each potato. I'm going to carry it over to our air fryer, which is right here, and they'll be cooking together at the same time. You distribute it evenly in here. Close the air fryer. And this air fryer, I'm going to set it at highest speed. It's about 350, and I'm going to set it for 40 minutes. And that's it. That's all there is to that. When 40 minutes is done, these will be nice and fluffy and crispy, and it'll be just around the time that our ribs are ready to take out and barbecue sauce them. I'll put them in the oven and I'll cook the corn while that's cooking in the oven 4 minutes. We'll see you back. Okay, here we are. The ribs are done, but it's slow releasing, and that means that this button will go down slowly. I'm quick releasing this valve, and when that button drops, I'm ready to open it. Don't try to open your Instant Pot before that red button drops down. You do not want to get burned. Okay, while we're waiting, we're going to make our barbecue sauce. It's semi-homemade barbecue sauce, and I'm going to start off with a half a cup of orange juice. Then get your favorite barbecue sauce. I like Sweet Baby Ray's, so it's like semi-homemade. You put in your own signature to a bottle sauce. And here's how I make mine. So I have a cup of barbecue sauce, and then I use molasses in mine. So I'm going to use about a half a cup of molasses. I love that molasses southern taste. Started off with orange juice. You can use any citrus. I'm going to put some honey in there too. Honey ribs. Nothing better than honey baby back ribs. So I'm going to put my honey in. Start stirring that. I like a little heat in it. So I'm going to put a couple of shakes of cayenne. You can add that if you do, if you like heat. Not, leave it out. Now a little bit of chili flakes. And that sure is taking a long time to release. I don't know why, but you don't want to try to open it before it releases. Okay, I also add about a fourth a cup of brown sugar. Then we're going to just stir it and let it cook and thicken. And when the ribs are ready to sauce, we're going to pour this over and bake it in the oven till it's broiled on and caramelized.
What heat do you have the burner on?
I have it on max, but this is a little burner. As long as it comes to boiling and bubbling, that's what you want. If you like these videos that I make in Deb's Kitchen, don't forget to go and subscribe and hit that notification button so that you can see whenever I'm cooking in my kitchen. Okay, our 40 minutes are up on our air fryer and our potatoes are done. Totally done. And they're nice and crispy. Okay, they're nice and fluffy. See? Look at that. Nice and fluffy, ready to eat. So we're not going to butter them out. We're waiting for our ribs. Okay, our sauce is getting nice and thick and bubbly. This is what you want to see. It's thickening, so we want it to be thick enough to mop our ribs with them. Okay, I actually did not cook it for the whole hour because last time I remembered it was fall off the bone, and I really don't want it to fall off the bone yet because I want to cook it with the barbecue sauce a little bit in the oven. So as you can see, it's ready. It's already ready to eat, but we're not going to eat them yet, folks, because we have to mop them with this barbecue sauce on both sides. So normally, flip it over, get some of this sauce, pour it on. Mop it all over. The bottom, so that it can roast on to the meat when we broil it. When it's in the oven, it'll get caramelized more. So I'm just going to pour this on. Then we're going to put it in the oven so that this can broil. And I'll show you the outcome when it comes out. Okay, our ribs are broiling in the oven. And now I cleaned out the Instant Pot, and I'm going to make the corn while it's broiling. And when it's ready, our corn will be ready. I have this little trivet. I'm putting it on top of the stand to hold my corn in place. Putting 4 pieces in there. And these are actually going to cook 4 minutes. Make sure you get that hair off. No one likes to chew on that hair. So, you put on the lid again, line up the 2 arrows, seal it, push it up into the up position, put pressure cook, and it's 6 minutes. I'm going to put it for 5 minutes. And while you're waiting to complete your dinner, you're having company, remember, and you don't want to do a lot of work, buy one of these little bagged salads. It makes it look fancy, like you took all that extra care. And it has toppings. This is a barbecue ranch, and it has the lettuce mix and all these little goodies to add in, nuts and salad, and we're gonna dress that right before we eat. We're gonna check the meat. It's broiling. I have it set on convection high broil. Okay, it's caramelizing nicely. I might take it out and spread some more sauce on it. Okay, I took my ribs out because I want to give them one last sauce. They smell delicious. And this is thickening up in this pan. And when we serve it, we can scoop more over as we eat it before we serve. But I'm just going to cover it again, throw it in the oven, and when our corn's done, then I will get it out. So it should be ready to go about the same time. We'll plate it up for you. Okay, our ribs look like they're done. Look at that. Nicely caramelized. While we're waiting for our corn, we're going to put down our simple salad together. People are going to think you spent all day in the kitchen making this dish, this dinner, when actually it comes together in about 2 hours. You have waiting time, but that's what it is, waiting. You don't have to be toiling in the kitchen. Okay, it dropped down. Corn is ready. Look at those. Perfectly cooked sweet corn. Hey, look how easy those cut. They're still intact, they don't fall apart. We're going to plate them up. So we're going to plate that up along with the ribs. And here you are. Isn't that enough to impress your guests? And you didn't spend a whole lot of time making it. Okay, your dinner's ready, and that's the company party on a plate. And I'm sure your guests will be very impressed. Store-bought salad, Instant Pot, corn in 4 minutes, air fried potatoes in 40 minutes, and your ribs, I would say we cooked them for about 35 minutes, no, 40 minutes, 35 minutes, and we took them out and then we broiled them for another 15 minutes. And there you are. You have it. Easy, delicious, super short time in Deb's kitchen. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button and help us get to our goal of 1,000 subscribers.